Hi my lovelies. Okay, so today we're going to just finish off my makeup because that is the only time when I feel like I can talk to you. Okay, so and I'm actually going to talk to you about something I'm going to tell you in a second. So if you just found me, I'm Leorah. I'm a little bit all over the place right now because my life is really crazy right now, and in addition to that I'm also trying to figure out what I'm going to do with this channel and how I want to continue and all of that. So we're just going to take it easy and hang out together and just do some OG YouTube kind of a thing. Now, I don't want to do my eyes on camera these days because this is my yoga. You know, this is where I want to be with myself and I want to rest in myself and I want to be creative without sharing that. But I'm just going to now finish my face together with you and talk to you about something. So if you like to be on this journey with me, not knowing what is going to happen, then please subscribe to my channel or don't, whatever. Okay, that is basically what it is. Now I'm just trying to figure out how I want my mirrors to stand. Okay, that is what we're doing. Okay, first of all, of course, check out my social media because maybe you know that my Instagram, my Leorah Cosmetics Instagram, got hacked and deleted. So in case you are used to follow me there and don't know where I've gone to, it's because I needed or I had to create a new Instagram account. Everything is going to be connected to my link tree. Just click on the link tree, you will find everything there. Also, of course, my fundraiser is still live. We have raised now, I should work while I'm doing this. We have raised now $600, so thank you so much for everybody who contributed. It is regarding rescue dogs, my work with rescue dogs and becoming a professional dog trainer, which is then also of course about working with rescue dogs. So if you have a heart for this, then please check it out. Okay, all the information is there on the page of the fundraiser. Okay, so what I basically just did is I have a what is this called? A face sunscreen kind of a thing. This is an Israeli brand. It's called Dr. Fisher's. I really like that. It is actually for children, but I really like it. And I have, of course, my foundation, and I'm just mixing this here on my hand. This is how I'm doing my makeup now because this is the Superstay foundation from Maybelline. I really like that foundation, but I am not on the market anymore for full coverage foundation. So basically, that's how I'm doing it. Looks very professional. So that is basically what I'm doing. I just kind of dilute it a little bit. And yeah, I think overall it is still really nice to have a little bit of a tinted moisturizer or something on, because it just, the overall picture looks really nice. Now I have no problem with my skin, and I also don't have a problem with my melasma anymore. It's not so bad anymore because I kind of stopped giving birth and it was always more pronounced during pregnancies, and because I was always pregnant, it was just really piling on, you know. So since I'm not doing that anymore, not on the market for that anymore either, you know, it kind of got under control a little bit. I have those certain spots, but it's not so bad anymore. But in any case, I think, especially because my eyes, I'm trying to really perfect my eyes. And then if everything else is not, I don't want to say perfect, but it is just very normal, it kind of looks off, you know. So that's why I'm kind of doing this compromise of doing more or less like a tinted moisturizer or tinted sunscreen, really, and trying to, you know, just have my face a little bit under control. All right, so what I wanted to talk to you about, no wait, I have to warn you because first of all, I just heard that my husband drove in the carport that is right above me, so you're going to hear him. And we also do have constructions going on in our front yard right now. They are digging up the sewer, so there's probably going to be drilling. Right now you hear the car. I hope he's gonna turn off the engine at any time soon. There we go, thank you, sweetie. They're digging up the sewer. We have to have the whole thing redone, the whole front yard, because it was a whole big mess because of our 4 dogs. And yeah, so everything is a little bit in the limbo right now, and of course there's probably going to be people talking and drilling and digging and I don't know what. I can't help it. And my life has to continue, you know, so I'm gonna keep filming, and I'm just going to try to ignore what is going on out there. All right, so what I really wanted to talk about though with you is actually something that I have been thinking about a long time, and now with recent events that have been happening, I don't know, online or in Hollywood, regarding the new Snow White movie that is coming out. Now they start drilling. It just has been... I just dropped my brush. Where did it go? 1 second. Sorry. I know that a lot of YouTubers do this to be cute. It just really, truly just flipped out of my hands. All right, I hope I'm close enough to the microphone so you can still hear me. I can see everybody just like shutting down the video. All right, sweeties, what I wanted to talk to you about is regarding the Snow White movie. Because, what is it called? Snow White 2024 or whatever it is called, the new Snow White movie with Rachel Zegler. You might have heard about what is going on and the things that she's been saying, and honestly I am truly shocked in general, and I have been speaking about this also regarding the Ariel the Mermaid movie and all of these things. Everything is being changed, everything is being ruined, if you ask me. That's my personal opinion, and of course I just share my personal opinion. I think with this increasing need of making everything better according to the new rules, I think we're just ruining all the treasures we had. Instead of creating new things, we're just ruining everything that we used to have, and it makes no sense in my books. Okay, but what I really wanted to talk to you about is the whole view of man in in what she said, and also what they're going to portray apparently in the movie. Of course, I have not seen the movie because it's not out yet, and they're kind of teasing a little bit, but not really saying anything really. So they said they did cast the prince for the movie, but he is not really doing anything because Snow White doesn't have to be saved anymore, right? And she is supposed to be the true and amazing leader that she was always supposed to be, and like ruling her kingdom and growing into her own shoes and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, wow, isn't that sad? Isn't that sad? Why in the world do we think that we don't need men anymore? I hate this. I truly, truly hate this. And I think, you know, equality, fine, you know, but why does in this new world order, equality always goes on account of pushing down someone else and like eliminating someone else? And this is not the equality that I want for myself. I don't want to feel better because someone else gets thrown under the bus because of me. I hate that. And I don't understand why Hollywood and a lot of people who are mostly in that woke movement, why they feel like this is healthy. Why is that healthy? Now, the worst thing is my case. The worst thing is my case, because apparently the worst that can happen to you is that you are married or affiliated or depending on a white old man. Now, I am married to a white old man. How miserable am I? This is unbelievable. You know, my life could not be worse, apparently. It's hilarious, honestly, because it is so stupid. I don't get it. Do you feel like, listen, let me start this differently. I am not a feminist. I'm not a feminist, but I'm also not suffering, and I never feel like I am pushed down, a downtrodden little wifey that has nothing to say, has no joy in life, has no ways of deciding anything. It's the opposite, you know? My husband is the head of the family. This is how I see it should be, and it's also what the Bible says, okay? So that is basically what scripture says is what I'll do. I try my best. Okay, and I see that not everybody is like that, and not everybody has these rules, okay? I think it is very, very healthy the way scripture says it. And, you know, so that's how we're trying to do it. Now, my husband is the head of the family, but listen, that doesn't mean that I am not existent, and or that I'm not, that my worth extends no more than my uterus. It is not like that. My husband asks me all the time for my opinion and for my input, to the point that I say to him, can you just make one decision by yourself? You know, because I don't even want to be involved in everything, because I just want to do my stuff. You know what I mean? So I don't get it. Why people are like this these days, and I would love to hear your opinion. Wait, this is not the highlighter I wanted to use. I want to use this one. This is the Prophecy, what is it called? Space Age Prophecy highlighter from Kaleidos. My most favorite highlighter in the whole world, seriously. Especially since I stopped wearing blushes very much. This is just so, I don't know, I just really, really love it. I know that my following here is a little bit more mature for the most part, and it is also probably a little bit more religious, Christian in the Christian sense and also in the Jewish sense. I would love to hear what you have to say. I also know that there are people here who are not religious at all. And that's completely fine, because, you know, my space is supposed to be open for conversation and open also for different opinions. You know, I don't want to I don't want to judge what other people are doing in that sense, but I just don't get it. I don't get why this self-dependency while stepping on the corpses of other people makes any sense. This is not how I would like to be independent. I would like to be independent in fulfilling my dreams, building myself up in the sense of I am conquering territory that I didn't own before and all of that, but not by leaving a trail of my victims behind me. No, I want to, on the way, try to teach other people or to build other people, to create more strong people. Why does it always, in today's world, that claims to be so good and so getting better and so becoming more inclusive and all of that, why is it that we have more and more victims on the way? You know, I don't get it, and I don't see anything positive in this. Honestly, I just don't get it. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just don't understand what's happening. That's very, very possible. Yeah, but I'm kind of a little bit at a loss how all of this makes any sense and makes anything better, you know? Same thing with Ariel, when we spoke about, you know, Ariel, the original Ariel being replaced by a black Ariel. Now, I have nothing against main roles and whatever it's called. Is it called main roles? In movies or whatever, being played by black actors, or in this case, of course, comic figures. I don't know. Absolutely not. I just don't want everything that used to be erased. Just make new stories. Or now in Snow White, why are there no dwarfs anymore? Like even the wait, how does one say that properly? The dwarf community? I don't know. That doesn't sound right. Those actors that would love to play those roles are being robbed. They don't have a lot of selection to have being cast for different roles, right? But this would have been the one movie where at least 7 of them could have been cast. This would have been so great. And these people want to live their life as the people that they are, and it has been robbed, and now the dwarfs are magical creatures. For crying out loud, what has happened? I don't get it. I just feel like if you don't want to approach the subject the way it is, you don't want to have the fairy tale. It is a fairy tale. It's a fairy tale, for crying out loud. If you don't want to have the fairy tale the way it is, just create a new one. Can't be that hard, can it? Drives me nuts. Okay, so what am I using for today's look, I'm actually using the Puppies palette from Saints, Angels, Sinners. This is how she looks. It's a very, very cute palette. This is, I think, my fourth look with the palette, I want to say. And now I just need to remember how I wanted to finish the look. I think I used the orange. So I just want to like reapply these shades a little bit just in order to blend it out, because of course I applied my foundation underneath here, a little bit later. So I just want to blend it out so it looks good. I used this palette for the whole look except for the inner corner. I actually used the Get Lucky palette from Saints, Angels, Sinners as well, and I used this shade right here, because I basically, for every other look that I used this palette, I had this shade here as an inner corner highlight, and I just wanted to do something different. All right, so in any case, you let me know what you think, because I really don't understand what is happening. And maybe it is because, you know, I'm also kind of probably trying to not be involved too much, because it just makes me so sad. So I am also staying away a lot from like social media. I really truly hate social media. Really truly hate it. And I know that a lot of people are just a bit frustrated with me because I'm answering comments only days later and whatever, because I actually have to force myself to go on. Not because I hate you guys, it is just because for me, being on social media, it is, I don't want to say it is a trigger, because this is a word that is so abused these days, and I think we should not just randomly abuse words like this, because it's not fair to people who actually have real triggers and who have real struggles, you know. But I don't know, it is such a fake and competitive place, and this is really not what I want to fill my life with. On the other hand, I'm kind of forced to be on social media because it's part of this, you know. If I'm not on social media, where do I show my looks? Right? And I kind of still want to show my looks. It is part of what I love to do. It is just, I wish there would be a place where I could show it that is less evil. You know? Yeah, okay, so let's put on some setting spray. I am, by the way, still, not yet ready for the setting spray. I am still going to use my Bone Color Matte and just blend over this again. I'm still using my own setting spray. Maybe you remember at the very beginning of my channel, I did a video about how I'm mixing my own setting spray, because I just felt like I don't want to spend the money to buy this. If I can make it myself, like why, right? So, and I've been doing it ever since, and it has been a very, very big success story. And I've actually also started to add aromas. I don't know if I did that back then already, but I am sometimes adding mandarin aroma or vanilla aroma or coconut or whatever, and that's what I'm doing. So yeah, let's just put that on. All right, so you know what? I'm just gonna finish off doing my my lashes on the lower lash line and putting on some lipstick, and then I'm gonna show you the finished look and say goodbye. Okay, sweeties, here we are. This is the finished look. Surprise, surprise. Let me zoom you in and just show you a little bit. So this is how it has turned out. I think this palette is super, super nice. I think especially some of the shimmers, when you maybe see also here that orange, it is just so, so stunning. They are so, I don't know, well, shifty anyway, but also just so phenomenal. I don't know what this formula is. It's so, so cool. Okay, so let us just zoom you back out, and yeah, so let me know what you think in the comments, because I would really, really honestly and truly just really want to know what you guys feel. And you do not have to agree with me, that is completely fine. Just always be respectful, okay? Because that is of course how we are running this channel. Yeah, and also let me know if you have other topics that you want me to talk about. I don't promise that I will, depending on how I feel about the topic and stuff, but feel free to let me know. Also, of course, here in the comments, but also, of course, on social media. If you want to write me a DM, then feel free to do so, because I might consider doing that. Okay, I really enjoyed this, and I also know that the editing of these kinds of videos is going to be super fast, which is so helpful right now for me, for my life, and for everything that is going on, because seriously, new makeup releases, to edit them is hours of work, and I don't know at this point if that work is still worth it for me. You know, because I'm not looking for brands to find me. I really don't care, because I love the brands that I love already, and I don't know, I just kind of want to enjoy my makeup. I love to use the PR that I'm still getting, so that is fine with me. And beyond that, I think it is just too much work for me right now, because in a week's time, or when you're seeing this less than a week, I'm starting my training to become a dog trainer, and I am going to be, I'll have 2 days less in the week to do the work and the posting and everything. So, you know, I kind of want to just find stuff that is easy, that is fun, that is entertaining for you, but it also works for me, and it does not like take hours and hours out of my day that I don't have, right? So we kind of need to be sensible to what is going on and not burn ourselves out, right? All right, sweeties, this is what it is. Of course, check out my description box with the link to my link tree. Beyond that, of course, subscribe if you want to. Leave me a comment and a like. That would be very nice. And I shall see you here next time for my next video, whatever that will be. Still trying to figure it out. And up until then, definitely go ahead and sparkle. Hugs and kisses.